Hey yo, what it do, YouTube? Now what I got for you right here happens to be how to set up the glitched out Giannis Antetokounmpo build. I put this on the Paul George build when it came to setting his up, and it seemed as though you guys liked it. So I figured I'm gonna add it on as many builds as I can. That way you guys see how I set up the glitches ahead of getting through the video. Now I'm gonna let some music play out whilst I set this glitch up because it's a bit of a lengthy process. And yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy it. Enjoy the rest of the video. Deuces.
In my veins, I've been driving this train. Years in this lane, there's no stopping this flame. Cause I came to the game and I changed it to play how I like, rearranged it to my own domain. Yeah, I got what it takes, made lots of mistakes, taking shots, skipping breaks, feeling lost, feeling great, popping off, singing straight, never stopped, never changed. All the squad here to play, and I've got something to say, yeah. I work hard each and every day, I get lost in the words I say. I don't push pause, no I push play. I won't stop till I make a change. I withdraw on the things I make. I turn flaws into flawless traits. I build tall, never capped in space. I won't stop till I hear him say, oh, oh, la, 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 la. And I'm up again. I got tired eyes, need a cup of blend. That's right, in the AM, that's my only friend. No light, just the sun coming up on the horizon. I lose track of time, yeah, I move fast and climb a new class divine, yeah, true passion shines. And I'm through passing time, I choose stacking dimes.
Hey yo, what it do, YouTube? It's your boy MB10, aka AMR10, and as you can tell by the title, thumbnail, what's on the screen, the little intro clip where I showed you how to make this glitch. What I got for you today is a glitched out power forward Giannis Antetokounmpo build. Now I'm not gonna lie, a few months ago I dropped a Giannis build, but that was a generic one. This one here is glitched. It's an inch shorter, but comes with way better shooting, way better playmaking, and let me just say it to you, this build does it all. Now, as most of you know, Giannis is the starting power forward for the Milwaukee Bucks, right-handed jersey number 34. Height-wise, he is 6'10", but for this build, I'll be keeping him at 6'9". I will be decreasing his weight down to about 210 pounds, as well as reducing his wingspan down to 7'4", keeping the body shape type as defined. Now, the difference between this and the generic build, assuming I have put up a little screen grab of a generic build as well, is, as you can see, we get better driving layup. We get a 94 driving dunk, which allows us to get elite contact dunks, because on a generic 6'9", you can't get that when it's a power forward. We get a faster ball handle, speed with ball, as well as better perimeter defense, steal, speed, acceleration, and vertical and stamina attributes. This is mainly because with this glitch right here, you get a lot better of the shorter build attributes. So you get a lot more attributes that you would get with smaller guard and forward builds with this build. But hey, yeah, check out the build and tell me what you think. Now, before we get into the skill breakdown for this build right here, I just gotta say a big old shout out to all of you, because we crossed 650 subs. At the time of recording this, I'm sitting at 653, so a big old shout out to all of you, because yeah, I couldn't have done it without any of you. But as you know, now that we've crossed 650, the next goal is 700. Low key, we're just on the road to 1,000, and yeah, every new subscriber really helps. So I do gotta say, if you're new to the channel and you ain't done so yet, do me a favor, go ahead and hit that subscribe button down below, because as most of you know, yeah, we're trying to get to 700 subs ASAP, and it's not possible without all of you. And if you like today's video and you want to see more NBA 2K22 content like this, whether it be gameplay, build videos, just tips and tutorials, anything of that sort, then do me a favor, go ahead and hit a like on this video down below. I am trying to get at least 30 likes on this one, because yeah, a lot of the old, you know what I'm saying, got a lot of likes on these Giannis builds, because a lot of people love Giannis. And if you have a comment on a specific build you want to see me make, or a comment on a specific video you want to see me make, do me a favor, go ahead and drop that down below in the comments, as well as drop a comment telling me whether you like the build or not, or what you tweak on it to improve it and however you like it. Now, as I said, one of the main advantages of this build is we are able to get elite contact dunks, because we can get a 92 driving dunk, which you wouldn't usually get on a generic 6'9" power forward build. So we will be giving him a 92 driving dunk with an 80 vertical, because, you know, it is a Giannis build, and as we all know, that boy loves to finish at the cup strong. Now, the next thing I decided to mess with was the close shot, because I decided to give him an 80 on the close shot, which is kind of high for most builds, but the main reason for this was because I wanted the ability of getting gold mouse in the house, because anything below that doesn't allow you to get it, and I really feel like with really big builds, you need to take advantage of the size inside, pause, so you need to run gold mouse in the house at the very least. Hence why I also gave him a driving layup of a 77. Initially, I had boosted the driving layup and left the close shot low, but then when I realized that mouse in the house was related to close shot, I messed with mouse in the house, close shot over driving layup. Now, most of you know that when Giannis came into the league, he wasn't exactly a shooter like that. He wasn't even shooting that much, but recently, he's really improved his jump shot. I will willingly admit, I've been seeing him play out of the mid-range, and it's been deadly, so I decided to give him a maxed out 85 mid-range. And then I've been seeing that he's been taking threes and making a few of them, so I decided to max out his 3-ball this go around. Usually I would have left it around the 75 mark just so you could have other attribute points to slap across other places, but this go around, as I said, we're maxing it out just because the way he's been shooting recently, you cannot hate on Giannis's game. Now, the next stat I decided to mess with happens to be perimeter defense and steal. I decided to go with an 86 on the perimeter defense, mainly because that's the bare minimum you need to get both gold clamps and gold off-ball pest. Then I also decided to go with an 86 on the steal, because that's the bare minimum you need in order to get gold interceptor and gold pickpocket. Now, when it comes to speed and excel, usually, you know me, I gotta put them as high as I can, i.e. I gotta max them out, because with every build I make, you gotta do what you do and do what it do. Then when it came with speed with ball, I decided to go with a 72 on this, just because I wasn't exactly trying to make this the fastest build in the game, just because either way you got a 77 speed, but at the same time, you know, you got to max it out the best you can. Now, when it comes to ball handling, I decided to go to 78, and pass accuracy, I only went with a 75 because how can I say this? 2K attributes, it's really hard to spread them across evenly, so when you do move them across builds, you got to make sure that you put them in the right places. Now, with every build that I've made so far in the past few weeks, I've always said I will be putting a free throw on them. This might be the lowest I've put on a build, however, because I did decide to go to 57, just because I try to make sure that this build was as all around as possible to reflect how Giannis's game technically is. Then, rounding up the physicals, I decided to go with a 45 on the strength, because obviously you got to be a little bit strong inside, as well as going with 90 on the stamina, just because even though this build won't be handling the ball a lot in terms of dribbling, it will be doing a lot in terms of cleaning up the glass, playing defense, as well as scoring on offense. So for an interior defense, we're going with a 70 overall in total, just because that's the bare minimum you needed to get bronze interior lockdown. Then when it comes to a block, I decided to go with an 88, because that was the bare minimum you needed to get Hall of Fame chase down blocks. Now, on the offensive and defensive rebound of the side of the ball, I decided to put my defensive rebound up to a 91. This is because I wanted the ability of getting gold. Whoop, something's wrong here. Hold on, give me a sec real quick. Now, I went 65 here. Okay, hold on, I messed up my point somewhere. Let me quickly just get at something real quick. 80, 77, 92, 75, 78, 72, 86, 86, 88, 65, 77, oh, it's the strength. That's why I really messed it up. My bad. But yeah, I decided to go with a 91 on the defensive rebound, as well as a 65 on the offensive rebound, mainly because you need a 91 defensive or offensive rebound in order to get gold rebound chaser. So I figured might as well get as high of a defensive rebound as I can, lower the offensive rebound a little bit, because low-key, the badges will play a real big part. The attributes play a key in rebounding, but the badges play a larger part, hence why I figured you need the badge more than you need the offensive rebounding points. Now, in total, what we do finish with is 20 finishing badges, 25 shooting, 20 playmaking, and 27 defensive badges. That's a grand total of 92 total badges. And if you finished all 5 seasons of NBA 2K22, as well as managed to get rebirth on your build, that's a total of 101 total badge points on this here Giannis build. Now, with the primary takeover, with anything you can guess, you will be going with most likely finishing moves, because as I said, when Giannis drives at the cup, he really does make it impossible for people to stop him. And then on the next one, I probably will go with extreme clamps, just because the man has won DPOY for a reason and MVP for a reason in the same year. Now, what 2K says we have happened to build here happens to be a slashing shot creator, the likes of Draymond Green, Chris Webber, or Scotty Barnes. I see the Scotty Barnes and the Chris Webber. Draymond, that's a bit rough, because Draymond don't shoot like that, but hey, we didn't get Giannis, but eventually we will. But hey, as I said, hopefully you guys enjoyed today's build video. If you did, don't forget to go ahead and do me a favor and hit that like button down below. If you're new to the channel and you ain't done so yet, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And as I said, we trying to hit 700 subs ASAP. But yeah, it's been your boy Alvin MB10, aka AMR10. I'll catch you in a bit. Deuces.